My mom had always complained about, I can't breathe, I can't breathe. It wasn't until the respiratory specialist came on board and made us go through a swallowing test did we see she was actually not swallowing properly, and therefore stuff was going into her lungs, sitting there getting infected, and therefore pneumonia. And therefore that's why she couldn't breathe properly. So that hospital stay was quite long. It was 4 months, because somewhere around, I'd say around a month later, she developed a new condition. I suppose that because you're on so many medications, your body's so compromised, certain functions of the body just start to go shut down. And that's it, I've had enough. I think the biggest challenge as a caregiver, there are several folds, I think. First is financial. Hospital care is very expensive. I'm sure everybody wants to give their loved ones the best that they can provide. And that can get very expensive. The other part about the psychological of the caregiver is that it's very draining. You've got to find a way to release that stress. Or you find friends or relatives to help you reduce your load, reduce your burden, or be your sounding board so you can just talk about it. And so you've got to find a way. And so that's probably I think the most important part that people neglect, they overlook. And finally is that you have to realize that as a caregiver, you're doing your best you can, and that's all. And you know what? Your best is not enough. It is not enough. It will never be enough. And you have to just let it go.